Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a quick, easy teleport system in Roblox. Let's dive in, and thanks for watching. Let's go. All right guys, let's dive in studio so I can show you guys how that teleport system will work with the parts and the script. First thing we want to do, we want to go to the workspace. The workspace, we want to add a folder. In that folder, you can name it whatever you want. For my script, I named it teleport parts. And make sure the name of the folder in the workspace reference the name in the script. So you can't customize it, but you have to make sure you reference it in the script, whatever your name is, if you change it. So first thing, you want to add your touch parts for the teleport that the player will touch that will teleport them to a second part. And for the script purposes, you can name it pad 1, pad 2, but I can show you where you can customize it to change it to what you want to name it to. Here's the part 1 player touch that'll teleport them. And here's the second one. You can add multiple teleports. Just make sure you name them in order of pad 1, pad 2, pad 3. Now you want to go into the second part that the player will spawn to. So when the player touches pad 1, I have another part inside of pad 1 called destination. Make sure it's anchored. Transparency set to 1. Can't collide set to false. And that part name must be destination in the current form of the script. But I'll show you how you guys can change that, customize it to what you want to name that part. And then the second touchpad is here, pad 2, and the same part name, destination, and the player will spawn to that second destination. There's a cooldown, as you can see, so players won't spam the teleport, but if you don't want the cooldown, I'll show you guys where you can take it out at. All right, let's test it out in studio. I don't know why my studio shows this every time I load into the play mode. Probably a bug. Now we go to teleport 1 over here. I'll touch the pad 1 part. That's transparent set to 1. And then I teleport to destination part. You can't see it because we set it, of course, to transparency 1, can't collide 0. The cooldown should be over. It's a 5-second cooldown. And now we'll touch pad 2. And we spawn over here to destination part number 2. And now we'll dive into the script and I'll show you guys how to make it all work, where the magic happens. Thanks for watching. All right, so now we're going to server script service. Add a server script. Name that server script whatever you want. I named mine teleports. Now we get into it. We referencing the player service, the teleport folder, workspace. It'll wait for the child and the name of the folder. This is where you want to make sure you name your folder game parts, whatever in the workspace. This is where you want to match the name in the script. This is the cooldown. If you don't want the cooldown, you can take it out. But I just added the cooldown so players won't spam the teleport. And this is the touch function here when the player touches the other part, which is the pad 1 part, and they'll teleport. It's referencing the character. Other part is the parent of the character. We got the humanoid. Find the first child of humanoid inside the player. And then there's some returns, some if statements. Once again, another player function here on the character. Get player from character. Get the player ID, the teleport time for the cooldown, and the OS clock system. Right here, we're going to get the root of the player, the humanoid root part. And then if it's not a root, the destination, the player will go to the destination. Right here, this is where you can change your name of your teleport part. The part when the player touches the pad 1 part, you can change that name right here. If you don't want to name it destination, you can name it something else. But it must be changed right here in the script. It's also getting the C frame of the player to get the position when the player touches the pad 1. There's else statement here to warn if no destination part there, so the code will give you a warning if you don't set it up right. And there's a print statement to say what player is, if the player is still on the cooldown. You can take this out if you don't want it. And here, if you don't want to name the teleport parts pad 1, pad 2, you want to name it teleport 1, teleport 2. This is where you change it all right here. Change pad. Make sure you change it to whatever name you want right here in the script. We'll test it out one more time so you guys can see that the code do work. There's no bugs. All right, now we'll go to pad 2 first so you guys can see it'll work either way. So now we have pad 2. And now we go to pad 1 so you can see that the script works every time. Now there it goes. You just have to wait for the cooldown. If you guys want, you can take the cooldown out. You don't have to use it. So that'll be the end of this tutorial. Short tutorial. Give you guys, if you guys want a teleport system in your game, quick and easy teleport system that can use multiple parts with one script in server script service. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. See you on the next one.